Around the year 2050, the world population is expected to surpass 10 billion. Despite the fact that global population growth rates have slowed in recent decades, the world's population is not predicted to start dropping until well into the next century. In this video, we'll look at the top 10 countries in the world by population. But before that, do subscribe to our channel to see regular and compelling lists that will not only provide you with valuable insights about our lives and the world we are living in, but also change the way you perceive everything. And do hit that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our important video updates. Help this channel grow so that we can invest more and more effort to bring these valuable videos to you. Number 10. Mexico is a country in southern North America that is formerly known as the United Mexican States. It shares borders with the United States to the north, the Pacific Ocean to the south and west, Guatemala, Belize, and the Caribbean Sea to the southeast, and the Gulf of Mexico to the east. Mexico is the 10th most populous nation in the world and has the most Spanish-speaking people, with around 130 million residents. Mexico has an area of almost 2 million square kilometers, ranking it as the world's 13th largest country by area. Mexico is structured as a federal republic and its capital Mexico City and 31 states. Mexico surpasses Japan to claim the 10th rank on the list of most populous nations in the world. The most populated city in Mexico is Mexico City, which has a population of about 12 million. Additionally, it is the only city in the nation with a population of above 10 million. Millions of people visit Mexico every year since it is a tourism hotspot. Number 9. Russia. The Russian Federation, as it is formerly known, is a transcontinental nation that straddles Eastern Europe and Northern Asia. With an internationally recognized territory that spans 17 million square kilometers, 8 of the habitable landmass of the planet, it is the largest country in the world. Russia has territorial borders with 14 nations, more than any other nation, and it spans 11 time zones. With 146 million citizens, it has the 9th highest population in the world, and is the most populous nation in Europe. Moscow, the biggest metropolis wholly in Europe, serves as both the nation's capital and its largest city. The western region of the country is where the bulk of Russians live. The only city in Russia with a population of over 10 million people is Moscow. Number 8. Bangladesh. Bangladesh, formerly the People's Republic of Bangladesh, is a nation in South Asia. Over 165 million people live there, making it the 8th most populated nation in the world. Its total area is around 148,000 square kilometers, with land boundaries with India to the west, north, and east, Myanmar to the southeast, and Bay of Bengal to the south. Bangladesh is one of the most populous nations in the world. The nation's political, financial, and cultural hub is Dhaka, the country's capital and largest metropolis. Additionally, it has the 6th highest population density in the world. Bangladesh's population will stabilize after 2050 and then start to decline, similarly like India. Number 7. Nigeria. Officially known as the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it is a nation in West Africa. In the Atlantic Ocean, it is positioned between the Sahel to the north and the Gulf of Guinea to the south. With a population of over 211 million, it is the 7th most populated country in the world and the most populous country in Africa. It has a total area of more than 900,000 square kilometers. Niger, Chad, Cameroon, and Benin are Nigeria's northern, eastern, and western neighbors. Nigeria, a federal republic with 36 states, and the federal capital territory where Abuja, the nation's capital, is located, is made up of these parts. Lagos is one of the largest metropolitan areas in the world and the largest metropolis in Nigeria. It has one of the world's fastest population growth rates. Around 2050, Nigeria will probably move up to the 3rd spot on this list. Number 6. Brazil. Brazil, formerly known as the Federative Republic of Brazil, is the largest nation in South America and Latin America. Brazil is the world's 5th largest country by area and the 6th most populated, with an area of 8.5 million square kilometers and over 217 million citizens. The most populated city is Sao Paulo, and its capital is Brasilia. The federal district and the union of the 26 states makes up the federation. It is the only nation in the Americas and the largest country to have Portuguese as its official language. Because of more than a century of widespread immigration from all over the world, it is one of the most cosmopolitan and ethnically diverse countries, and it is the nation with the largest Roman Catholic population. Brazil's population will also probably start to decline shortly after 2050. Number 5. Pakistan. Pakistan, formerly the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, is a nation in South Asia. With about 231 million citizens, it is the 5th most populous nation in the world, and is home to the 2nd largest Muslim population in the world. just after Indonesia. Pakistan is the second largest country in South Asia and the 33rd largest country in the world by area, covering just over 880,000 square kilometers. It is bordered with India to the east, Afghanistan to the west, Iran to the southwest, and China to the northeast. It has a 1,046-kilometer coastline along the Arabian Sea and Gulf of Oman in the south. It shares a sea border with Oman and is just barely separated from Tajikistan in the north by Afghanistan's Wakhan Corridor. The nation's major metropolis and financial hub is Karachi, while Islamabad is its capital. According to estimates, in a few decades, Pakistan's population is predicted to surpass Indonesia's. Punjab and Sindh provinces contain the bulk of Pakistan's population. Number 4. Indonesia. Formerly known as the Republic of Indonesia, Indonesia is located between the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Sumatra, Java, Sulawesi, and portions of Borneo and New Guinea are among the more than 17,000 islands that make up this archipelago. With an area of around 1.9 million square kilometers, Indonesia is the largest archipelagic state in the world and the 14th largest country overall. Indonesia, which has a population of over 275 million, is the fourth most populous nation in the world and the largest Muslim majority nation. More than half of the people in the nation live in Java, the island with the highest population in the world. Number 3. The United States of America. The United States of America is made up of 326 Indian reservations, 5 significant unincorporated territories, 9 minor outlying islands, and 50 states. It is the third largest country in the globe in terms of total area and land. The northern and southern land boundaries of the United States are shared with Canada and Mexico, respectively. Along with other countries, it shares maritime boundaries with the Bahamas, Cuba, and Russia. It is the most populated nation in the Americas and the third most populous in the world, with a population of over 331 million. Washington, D.C. is the seat of government, and New York City is the largest city. Despite ranking third on the list, the United States has a much smaller population than China and India. The US is not as densely inhabited as most of the other countries on this list. Number 2. India. India is a nation in South Asia formerly known as the Republic of India. It is the world's most populous democracy, the second most populated nation by area, and the 7th largest nation overall. Its land borders with Pakistan to the west, China, Nepal, and Bhutan to the north, Bangladesh and Myanmar to the east, and the Indian Ocean to the south, Arabian Sea on the southwest, and the Bay of Bengal to the southeast. India shares a maritime border with Thailand, Myanmar, and Indonesia on its Andaman and Nicobar Islands, which are located in the Indian Ocean near Sri Lanka and the Maldives. India is not far behind China to take the number 2 spot on this list. India is getting close to having 1.4 billion people. In 2050, India will most certainly hold the title for most populous nation on Earth. One thing to note is that India has a population density that is far higher than China's despite having a nearly 1/3 smaller land area. Number 1. China. With a population of over 1.4 billion, it is the most populous nation in the world. With 14 geographical borders, China has the most of any country in the world, tied with Russia, and spans what amounts to 5 time zones. A slender maritime border between China and the contested Taiwan also exists. It is the third largest country in the world by total land area, spanning over 9.6 million square kilometers, including 22 provinces, 5 autonomous regions, 4 municipalities, and 2 special administrative regions. Beijing serves as the country's capital, while Shanghai serves as the country's largest metropolis and financial hub. After a period of relative stability, China's population is anticipated to start falling after 2030. Do subscribe to our channel to see regular and compelling lists that will not only provide you with valuable insights about our lives and the world we are living in, but also change the way you perceive everything. And do hit that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our important video updates. Help this channel grow so that we can invest more and more effort to bring these valuable videos to you.